what does it mean to you guys to finish undefeated in the league, and now you have something pretty big to play for next week?
Yeah, I mean, this has been what we've wanted since January. It's really cool to see the work paying off. Still got one more. But, this team's really fought through a lot during the spring, and, just seeing everybody bond together, and it's just been really cool to see that, and everybody actually, taking the mentality to be 1-0 each week and be uncommon and be a team player. And I really felt like everybody's been bought into that, and it's paying off. So, yeah.
Yeah, just going off of what he said, last year it didn't go the way we thought it was going to go. So just this year, we knew we had all the players. It was just whether we was going to come together or not. And I feel like we was able to do that so far. So we're just going to take everything that's been going into next week and really finish the job and hopefully go undefeated in conference for real.
How big was it? Coach mentioned, the way last night's game went, there was still a path for you guys to get into the championship game even with the loss. But how much did you guys just want to not even worry about it, take matters in your own hand and get it done today?
Yeah, I mean, we knew it starts with us only. We're really not worried about anybody else. We're just trying to, we wanted to win. We didn't really look for any way out of if we lost or not. But, I mean, we knew it's about us and us only. And, that's the only way we're going to get to the championship. So.
What was the question again?
Just about not worrying, not letting computer polls or anything, but taking matters in your own hands and just winning today.
Yeah, just we taught not to bite the cheese. Don't let none of that take us away from the true goal. That's just to play for your brothers and get the win. And I feel like as long as we do that, then anybody who says anything, it doesn't really matter.
You talk about playing for your brothers, and obviously you had some guys get banged up today, most notably your quarterback. How hard is it to regroup when you see one of your guys carted off the field like that and finish off the game, finish off what you started?
Yeah, I mean, injuries happen in football. It's just the next man up mentality. Everybody knows that. And, everybody trusts everybody on this team. I mean, Kevin going in, he's a really good quarterback, and I hate it for Preston. But, next man up, and we're excited. So keep going.
Anything extra for scoring 3 touchdowns on senior day?
It's a good feeling. Obviously, all thanks to God. I mean, it's a real feeling. It's starting with always, hating Navy when I went to Army and ending that way. It's a good feeling, on a senior day, 3 touchdowns. But, I mean, the O-line really made those happen. So I really couldn't do it without them, but it was a good feeling.
Ahmaad, what's this year been like for you watching, this defense kind of emerge into one of the nation's best, but also you kind of started to play a little bit at the end of last year, and now you're racking up tackles on tackles and really, stepping up?
Yeah, it's been a journey, a lot of ups and downs, mentally, physically that I've been going through. But I'm just glad as long as the team is moving successfully, then I feel like that I'm gonna be able to move successfully too. Because if the team's succeeding, then all the personal goals are gonna come. So as long as the team just doing what we got to do, I can honestly care less what happens for myself.
Coach Lashley said the Navy offense fits for a guy with your skills, and obviously you had 9 tackles, a couple of tackles for loss. Why does your skill set work against an offense like that?
Honestly, I just feel like it's more of just repetitiveness because I played that type of offense a lot in high school. And then I like to tackle. So that's just what I had to do. And I was just able to, just go off the slots, just look at each slot, and the other one going to tell me what I had to do. So I was just able to see, and it's just whether or not I make the play. And I feel like I made a few plays today.
What do you guys have to do to, just be locked in, I guess, this week and put everything towards, beating Tulane now?
I mean, same thing we've been doing every week. Just come ready to work each week, be detailed, be disciplined. I think guys are really bought in, and, it's the same thing every week, just to go 1-0 at the end of the week. So,
do you take any kind of extra motivation from last year's game at all, and then trying to,
I mean, yeah, last year was a little tough. They handed it to us pretty good, but, I mean, this is a new year. Last year is way behind us, and, this is a different year, and we're a different team this year, and we're excited to see what we can do.
You just got to focus on what it is now because the team they played, like you said, the team that they played last year ain't the same team. So we just got to do what we've been doing that led us here. You know, we went 8-0, so there's no point of really changing too much. So we just got to keep being locked in and just focus on the next goal.
Tyler, do you allow yourself to look at anything things that this team has accomplished in the context of a larger program, like the first time y'all ever won 8 conference games in a season, stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, it's really cool to be a part of. You know, I've been a part of really good teams here the last 5 years, but to be, you know, making records or what you talked about with being 8-0, that's something super special, and especially finishing November undefeated, because I know in the past that's been really big and we've never accomplished it. And, you know, going 4-0 in November was really big, and obviously 8-0, that's huge. Just excited to be around this group, really bought in group, and just the guys really, you know, this team's been awesome to be with. So
Obviously, your focus is on what's ahead in New Orleans and then whatever bowl game you guys go to. But to your point, you went 4-0 in November, undefeated at home, undefeated in conference, 10 wins. Up to this point, what are you most proud of with this team?
I'm just proud of like all of us coming together because there was a lot of new faces that came in, freshmen, transfers, and just a lot of people. It's also a lot of people like because we have a lot of skill, great skill, in at one single position. So just the fact that we're all able to look past that and realize we just want to win, and we all just working together and not letting our egos get the best of us. So I feel like since we were able to do that, that's why we was able to have a great season so far.
With everything, you know, it would have been easy to have a big celebration making the championship game, you know, all the achievements we've said. Was there not one because as big of a goal as this was and as nice as this is, that wasn't the big goal for you guys this season?
to go to the championship.
Well, just like it seemed like there wasn't much of a big celebration after the game. Is that just because this isn't the game you want to celebrate after winning, kind of?
I mean, we're going to celebrate after each win because to win a college football game, like Coach Lashley said, is super hard. I don't care who you're playing. To win a college football game is hard. We're going to celebrate this one, but, you know, guys know that we got to keep working. You know, tomorrow you'll see guys back watching film, getting ready for the next game. And that's another thing about this team. Just everybody's locked in and, you know, we have fun, but at the same time we're wanting to work and really accomplish these goals because they're really important to us. And I think that's what you see throughout this team.
Who broke the rock in the locker room today?
That man right there. Bam Bam.
What was that like for you?
It was great. I mean, there's so many guys on this team that could have broke the rock. This guy sitting next to me. But I felt Coach Lashley had a little sense of it. This is the last time doing it, so why not give it to Tyler? But I appreciate it, especially being senior night or senior day. Last time playing here, surreal feeling. I just can't thank him enough for that.
Was the lifting of PJ after the touchdowns planned, or was that just kind of in the moment?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of been my thing. I don't know if y'all have seen in the past. I know, like, everybody likes to lift up the running back or receiver or whatnot. But my thing was I kind of wanted to lift up the lineman. I used to do it with Alon Ali back in the day because it's really celebrating them. They're the ones that make it work. They're in the trenches, and if it weren't for them, there wouldn't be any touchdowns. And it sucks that we get all the glory, but that's why I'm trying to give it back to them and do that with them.